What if your body already had a built-in cleaning crew working inside your cells every night? Scientists call it autophagy, a team of tiny repair workers sweeping up damage, burning fat, and even hunting down malfunctioning cells. And the best part? You can start supporting this crew with simple habits, even tonight, just by adjusting how and when you eat. The problem is, most of us unknowingly shut this repair team down, just through everyday routines around food timing and portions. In this video, you'll see how Japanese doctors and elders keep this natural system switched on, and why those choices support long, steady health. Quick note before we dive in. This is for education, not medical advice. Always check with your doctor before making big changes. Now, imagine your body with tiny janitors moving quietly through every cell at night, sweeping up old parts, recycling what can be reused, and leaving everything fresher by morning. That picture isn't far from reality. Your cells really do have a built-in repair crew called autophagy. The word means self-eating, but don't worry, it's not scary. It's more like your body's way of decluttering, breaking down damaged pieces, and turning them into fresh fuel. Scientists even awarded a Nobel Prize for uncovering how it works. And here's the key. It's happening in you right now, but only if you give it space. Think of autophagy as housekeeping at the smallest level. Old proteins and worn-out cell parts get marked like trash bags. Then your body sends them to a recycling zone. From there, they're stripped down to usable bits, creating energy and healthier replacements. This keeps your tissues clean and efficient. When it's active, the system not only helps reduce waste, but also strengthens the immune defense standing guard against outside threats. Imagine an army that rebuilds itself while it fights. It's that powerful. But here's the catch. Most people unknowingly switch it off. Every sip of a sweet drink, every late-night snack, or a little bite after dinner tells the body to start digestion again. And when digestion takes priority, the cleaning crew has to stop what it's doing. It's like running a dishwasher that gets turned off halfway through the cycle. Plates are left dirty, food clings to the pan, and nothing ever finishes. That same problem happens inside you when eating is constant. Your cleaning system isn't built to run while food is always coming in. It needs windows of rest. These windows usually show up between meals or overnight when the body shifts away from digestion. That's when the crew gets its chance to sweep through. If meals never stop, the crew is pushed aside day after day. The body then collects what I'll call metabolic clutter. Damaged bits piling up while the system waits for a break that never arrives. Japanese scientists highlight this as one of the key steps to staying in balance. They point out that this cleaning process helps cells stay flexible and keeps energy use steady. Without it, the body has a harder time managing stress or building a strong immune defense. In fact, many people age faster on the inside because this process is chronically interrupted. Picture a garage that never gets cleared. Boxes stack high, broken items fill the corner, and eventually you can't move around. That's what happens at the cellular level without this regular cleanup. Now the natural question comes up. If this repair crew is always waiting within you, why can't it just run all the time? The answer is simple. Eating is the signal that stops it. Food coming in means digestion is active, and the body will not multitask. It chooses to digest instead of repair. That's why the timing of meals matters so much. Without those longer resting windows, you've locked the janitors out of the building. They're still there, ready to go, but you've kept the door closed. So here's the takeaway. Autophagy is a repair switch built into your body. It burns fat, sweeps away damaged material, and renews your tissues. But if you're eating at the wrong moments, especially late into the evening or too often throughout the day, you're shutting the switch off. Remember the dishwasher. If you open the door mid-cycle, nothing finishes. If you keep meals flowing at all hours, the body never completes its cleanup. Now let's see how Japanese traditions have kept this repair crew working steadily, shaping patterns that have helped many live past a century while staying strong and alert. Why do some Japanese elders live far past 100 and still walk to the market, garden in the sun, and share meals with their families? The answer is not only in what they eat, but also in how they eat. Their secret lies in small daily habits, built into culture, that give the body space to clean itself and reset. When you look at their plate, you don't see heaping piles of food or endless snacks. You see measured meals, eaten with calm intention, and practices that keep their inner repair systems running year after year. One of the most important of these daily habits is called Harahachi Bu. It means stopping when you feel about 80% full. That sounds simple, but it shapes the entire relationship with food. Instead of eating until heavy or stuffed, you pause when still light. This habit leaves room for better digestion and puts less strain on the body. By easing the load, the system stays efficient and has the space to shift into repair during the night. Breathing becomes easier after meals, and sleep feels less weighed down. Each pause gives the body time to catch up rather than struggle under overload. Now contrast that with what you see in modern routines: meals stretched past fullness, snack bowls out on the table, and constant bites between breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This grazing keeps the digestive engine on full power, leaving no quiet moment for repairs. Imagine a workshop where the workers never get to sweep the floor because orders keep arriving. Tools pile up, dust coats the benches, and efficiency drops. That is what constant eating does to your cells. It blocks the same cleaning crew that elders in Okinawa have let thrive for decades, simply by knowing when to stop. For Okinawans, restraint is not dieting, it isn't calorie counting or strict rules, it's mindful control. The culture encourages satisfaction with less and joy in lightness. They don't see it as deprivation. Instead, it is balance, an old tradition passed quietly through families. Eating with this calm restraint not only protects weight and digestion but allows autophagy, the body's natural cleanup, to turn on without interruption. The lighter the meal at night, the easier the switch to repair during hours of sleep. One figure who embodied these lessons was Dr. Shigeki Hinohara. He became a symbol of prevention through daily choices. His meals were simple, even plain, but they kept him active and free from many of the problems that come when the focus is only on treatment. He kept moving every day by using stairs, walking, and avoiding long hours of stillness. His philosophy showed that you don't wait for sickness to prompt change. You create strength by planning your days with balance. Moderate food, consistent activity, and a steady sense of curiosity. This is where Japanese habits differ most from the West. In many Western settings, attention arrives late, when health is already failing, when the body already carries the weight of neglect. The approach becomes reactive. Medicines and surgery step in after years of strain. In Japan, especially among elders, the strategy has always leaned on prevention. Food is not a fix after damage. It is the foundation of keeping that damage from stacking up in the first place. This divide shows why two people of the same age can live in such different states of health. The striking thing is how ordinary all these habits look. No exotic powders, no restrictive diets, just 3 steady ideas: smaller meals stopped at 80%, simple activity built into daily life, and prevention before treatment. Call them plain if you like, but they unlock daily repair at a level no supplement can. These are the gentle signals that turn the inner cleaning crew on and let it work without interruption. Next up, let's uncover how fasting windows, tucked naturally into these traditions, extend this repair rhythm even further. What if skipping just one late meal could open a hidden repair window inside you? That small shift may seem unimportant, but it gives your cells hours of quiet time, free from the constant churn of digestion. In that window, your cleaning system called autophagy can start working. It doesn't take days of starving yourself. Research shows the switch often flips after 12 to 16 hours without food, a span most of us could reach just by setting clearer boundaries around dinner and breakfast. The challenge, though, is how often people interrupt this window without realizing it. A small dessert after dinner, a flavored latte before bed, or even juice in the late evening, all of them start digestion back up. Once calories enter the system, the repair crew is told to step aside. Imagine a factory where one team works only at night. They come in to oil the machines, wipe off dust, and swap out broken parts. But if new shipments arrive, the cleaning shift is sent home unfinished. That is exactly what happens when you snack during the hours when your body could be scrubbing itself clean. This is where older traditions in Japan provided an advantage. Meals were naturally spaced out, with most families eating dinner earlier in the evening. Breakfast came later, often a warm tea before any food. Without naming it, this habit created an overnight fast that stretched well into the morning. By fasting overnight more fully, they allowed repair to continue undisturbed for 12 to 16 hours. That's enough time for the cleanup crew to not only sweep the floor, but reorganize the shelves too. The body felt lighter, smoother, and more at ease starting each day. One approach that explains this clearly is known as the mini fast. It is simple, an early dinner and a late breakfast. By creating that break, you give the stomach and intestines several hours of deep rest. The cleaning system has full power to run, and your energy can shift from digestion to repair. Nothing fancy, just spacing your meals more widely. For many people, that is easier to manage than changing the foods themselves. During this fasting period, hydration becomes the key support. Water keeps waste moving out, carrying used-up materials away from the body. Green tea adds an extra layer by boosting the body's own defense against cell stress. Its natural compounds fight the damage that builds up each day. If you prefer warmth with a gentle taste, black tea with a slice of ginger offers another option. These drinks don't block repair. Instead, they keep you comfortable, settled, and focused through the fasting hours. They feed the process without feeding you calories. It might surprise you how familiar and ordinary this looks. An early dinner, nothing heavy in the late hours, fluids before bed, and again in the morning. Solid food waits just a bit longer. Step by step, that becomes 12 to 16 hours of uninterrupted repair time. You don't need to track every detail or follow strict charts. This is about rhythm more than rules. When you aim for that fasting span, your natural cleaning system can do what it was built to do. Many Japanese elders never thought of it as a special method. They simply lived in this way: modest meals, spaced without extra snacking, plenty of tea, and respect for the night hours. Yet, without realizing, they kept that hidden repair window open longer and more often than most people today allow. By choosing the timing with care, they invited health from the inside out. But beyond timing, the question becomes, when you do eat, what foods should you choose that keep this repair crew working rather than block it outright? Could one daily bowl of miso or a single strip of seaweed be more powerful than any pill you'd find in the pharmacy? It might sound unusual, but the answer points back to how small, steady food choices deliver long-term repair. These simple staples are not magic potions. They are familiar foods, available for centuries, that quietly support the body's own cleaning crew every single day. When you keep them in your meals, you help the repair job inside run more smoothly, and that becomes the most sustainable medicine of all. The pattern is easy to recognize. Vegetables take up most of the plate, joined by small servings of fish or soy. Seaweed brings ocean minerals. Whole grains like brown rice or barley carry steady energy. Fermented foods such as miso or natto bring their own beneficial microbes straight to your gut, which makes digestion easier. These meals are light but full of nutrients. They don't overwhelm the system, and because of that, they keep your repair crews active instead of shutting them down. Now think about the contrast. A meal loaded with sugar or factory-made snacks doesn't just add empty calories. It also spikes insulin, and high insulin signals the body to stop repairing and start storing. That spike works like a heavy brake pedal on your cleaning process. Instead of letting the janitors in, you lock the door. Over time, those constant stops exhaust your system and leave waste behind. It's like sweeping a floor, then dumping more dirt on top before you've finished a single row. No wonder energy crashes and aches become common. Fermented foods have been a quiet ally here for generations. Take miso soup, a dish brought to most Japanese tables each morning. Beyond warmth and taste, it delivers friendly microbes that seed your gut. Those microbes help food pass smoothly, reduce gas and bloating, and tune up your immune system. Natto, though sticky and strong in flavor, holds the same benefit. It supplies proteins and bacteria that improve digestion, while also thinning the blood and keeping circulation steady. In plain words, these foods don't just fill the stomach, they prep and protect the system for every step ahead. Seaweed might look fragile on the plate, but it's heavy with minerals like iodine, calcium, and iron. Your body draws on these to build hormones, strengthen bones, and reduce inflammation after daily wear and tear. Picture it as an ocean-grown multivitamin, but gentler and easier to absorb. Including seaweed in soups, salads, or small side dishes allows those minerals to drip steadily into the body, supporting balance without strain. That slow, regular supply keeps the repair crew equipped with the tools it needs. Morning routines add another layer. Dr. Yumi Ishihara promotes a softer start. Nothing heavy right away, but a glass of fresh juice, like carrot or apple. Half a glass is enough. Carrot juice gives vitamin A and supports vision and skin, while apple juice offers pectin and antioxidants to calm the stomach after its long rest. Taken alone, the juice is light on the system. Add a spoonful of nuts or a drop of olive oil, and it steadies blood sugar too. That small step extends the fast without stressing the stomach, which means autophagy keeps flowing even as you take in nutrients. Simple teas support this routine further. Green tea helps the body produce antioxidants. Black tea with a pinch of natural sugar and ginger supports circulation, digestion, and steady energy. Because these drinks carry almost no calories, they don't interrupt the repair cycle. Instead, they keep you comfortable and hydrated, letting cells focus on their cleaning work beneath the surface. Notice the pattern. Meals are plant-forward, filled with vegetables, seaweed, fermented soy, fish, and whole grains. But they are not restrictive. Portion sizes are calm. Balance matters more than strict lines. Elder Japanese eat light, diverse foods that nourish, not overwhelm. When you follow that rhythm, you're not forcing health. You are inviting it in each day. Eating these foods daily recharges your natural repair system. It lightens digestion, reduces waste, and supplies nutrients without needing outside supplements. That is what "eat these daily to live beyond 100" means in practice. It's not mystery or magic. It's calm, steady care. These meals keep your repair crew trained, fueled, and ready to work. Now let's connect these lessons into a simple routine you can follow.